Hi, welcome to the Glam Life podcast. My name is Victoria Rocca. You might know me as Victoria Glam if you follow me over on Instagram. And if you don't, you totally should. But you can also follow me on Spotify because now we're on video. Hi, what's up? Welcome, Spotify listeners. Listen, have you ever stopped to think about why your beauty business actually exists? Not just to make money, like why you could have done that through anything. So, why did you choose a beauty business? There's a deeper purpose behind why you choose to do what you do and why you choose the services you choose and how you do it and et cetera, right? Like that all comes into play in what's called your company's mission statement. And today I am going to walk you through how to craft your own mission statement, one that defines your business's quote why. I'm sure you've heard of people talk about like the why in your business. This is going to help you to guide decisions in your business so that you don't get distracted by the shiny stuff, which I talk about all the time. I hate to repeat myself to you. And also, it's going to resonate with your target client. So, your ideal clientele is going to connect with this idea. Hold on. Sorry, I had an incoming call. I promise not to do that to you again. Your ideal clientele is going to connect with this idea, this mission statement that drives your brand and all of the decisions, which means, luckily for you, that every decision you make for your brand, for your business, is going to continually correlate with your clients, which I think is like a cheat code pretty much. So what is a mission statement, right? A mission statement is a concise statement, so short statement that defines your business's purpose, your business's values, and also your goals. So when you're creating long-term goals, when you're looking at the business as a whole and thinking, where are we going? What's coming next? It should be connected to this mission statement. It all starts here. This is the root of everything. Why is that important? Why does it matter? Who cares? Who cares? Goals change over time, things ebb and flow. Why do I need to write this down? Why should there be one central idea that I base everything off of in my business? Because it gives your team a sense of direction. They can kind of tell where you're going with things and what to expect. And it aligns with your marketing efforts. So, like I was saying, it's going to connect with your ideal client. That's because you're going to use it in all of your marketing and all of your campaigns. It all focuses around helping the same problem for your ideal client. And it's going to communicate what you actually value to those very clients. They're going to know what it is that's important to you. And if it's important to them, wow, it's a match made in heaven. So, a mission statement is going to keep you focused on your bigger vision, especially when you have to cross the road at some point with tough decisions. It happens in every business. It's going to happen to you if it hasn't happened to you already. I'm sure it's happened to you in little micro doses. I'm sure it's happened to you in the smaller sense already that you've had to sit down and say, does this align with my business, and make a decision. It's basically like the North Star of your business, I would say. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to figure out what your core values actually even are. You've got to figure out what's even important to you. So I want you to think about what matters to you the most in your business. And I don't mean taking home a paycheck. That's a no shit answer. I want you to think about, like, is this about, some people are really excited about inclusivity. Some people are really excited about the idea that they can be as creative as they want to in their business. Some people are client central. So they're thinking about how they can help the single mom, or how they can help the aging woman, or how they can help the cancer survivor. So thinking about what that core value is for your brand is going to be one of the most important parts of this exercise. But then I need you to kind of refine it and define the purpose behind it. Why is that? Why is that a core value? Why? Why do you care about this one specific subsect? And after you get into that, I mean, listen, after you get into that, then you're just going to clarify it. You just make it clear and concise, and that's it. You just shorten it and put it into something coherent that other people are going to be able to understand when they look at it or when they hear it, right? So no fluff. A great mission statement is clear, it's easy to remember, and it's obvious what you're talking about. So I don't want to hear, oh my God, SDs, where you at? The Aveda one? Our mission at Aveda is to care for the world we live in through the products we create and the something and the something. That is actually a good mission statement. That is very clear and concise, and it says exactly what the mission is. It says how they're going to do it. They said in what areas of the business it will reach, and it's all about sustainability and and being clean. That's a great mission statement. But when I hear a mission statement like, I don't know, I can't even make one up off the top of my head, something to do with like maybe lots of legalese or business chat with words that really don't mean anything, just buzzwords. Yeah, if it sounds like word salad, it's not going to be able to, it's not clear enough to actually help you make decisions further down the road. So even if it sounds nice, it sounds pretty, it sounds trendy, um, if it doesn't actually say anything, it's not actually going to be helpful. Just so we're clear. So for the Microblading Institute, I might say something like empowering women to take ownership of their time through their beauty education, or my mission is to help women. Let's say I had a very specific goal, help 100 women create 100 women-owned beauty businesses, or 100 women-owned beauty businesses for women, or something like that. So that's quantifiable. I can actually check off on a list whether or not I've done it. And I don't know. I mean, I guess it's not necessarily aspirational. I guess for some people it'd be aspirational if that's also a core value for you. But certainly it's something that can connect with other people, because that's a mission that speaks to women who are interested in owning a business, but maybe don't feel super supported. They would say, oh, well, obviously she would be incredibly supportive of me and my business because it's her entire mission. You see what I'm saying? For Brow Sister, my products business, that might be something like creating top quality products to help beauty professionals deliver pain-free, flawless results for their clients. I mean, pain-free is of course a goal for us because we are primarily a numbing manufacturer, but top quality is also really important. I didn't just go on Alibaba and get some, I don't know, what's it called? TKTX or whatever, and say, hey, just put my name on it. I didn't do that. That wouldn't be top quality. We actually went through quality testing and all the other things to meet FDA standards. So it's important to me that people know that the quality of product they're receiving matters and is important. And also, it kind of gets ahead of things like price, because then people aren't going to say, well, why do you charge as much as bigger brand names? Because we went through all the same testing as bigger brand names, because we use all the same ingredients as bigger brand names, because we also work in a licensed facility. Like, what? You think because you didn't hear of me yet, I should charge less? Of course not, because top quality products is important to our brand. It's part of our core mission. So I think when you put it in those terms, you can actually not only speak to people at their level, like, oh, that's what I was looking for and I connect with this, but you can also get ahead of issues or problems that you could have with people who maybe are not aligned with your brand before those things come up. So if you are a bargain shopper, if you're price shopping, I do not align with you. You do not align with me. And same for Microblading Institute. I don't want to say if you're a man, you can't come. Of course you can. We would host a guy. My dogs want to go outside. We would host a guy, of course, and teach him how to do permanent makeup. Hasn't happened yet. We came really close with one guy, but we couldn't pull the funding together. But that doesn't mean men aren't welcome in our business just because I say our core mission is for women. However, it's in the mission. So when a guy comes to our shop, which does happen, guys come and get services at the shop, and they walk in and it's completely pink everywhere, pink and white, and everything is branded for girl power and ladies this and women that, whatever. He should not be shocked in the least, because we are incredibly well branded to showcase our mission, which is women supporting women in women-owned businesses for women's services. So yeah, crafting your mission statement is going to be one of those really important early steps. But if you've skipped that and you're a year or 2 years in the business and you find that maybe you're going back and plugging some holes for things that you didn't quite get in the beginning, or you only know what you know, and you don't know what you don't know. So if you're going through your business, working, living, and you're finding, oh shit, I didn't know about that, or oh, I never did that, and I wonder if it matters, it's probably too late now. It's not too late. You can go back and do this exercise at any time. And actually, it's January. I encourage you to go back annually and revisit that mission and make sure that you're still aligned with it. Not that you change it every year. Maybe you can expand on it. Maybe you can refine it. But all in all, your business should have continuity to it. Even as it grows, you should still be, I mean, I don't want to say chained to your core mission, but certainly tied to it. Everything should tie in. That way you're actually going somewhere. If you don't have a roadmap and you don't know where you're going and you get in the car and you just start driving, you have no idea to know whether or not you're on the right road. If you're just going like this all over the place, Spotify video, going like this all over the place. Or if you're actually making progress getting towards somewhere you might want to go. Do you even know where you want to go? That's what I'm saying. I think you don't just look at a map one time. You pull over and you look at it several times. Or actually, I mean, how old are you, Grandpa? You get turn by turn directions from Siri as you're going. And never too much at one time, which kind of annoys me in the beginning because like I'll turn it on before I leave the driveway. Do you do this? I'll turn the directions on before I leave the driveway and it'll be like turn left at the stop sign. Like no shit, I know how to get out of my neighborhood. Thank you. I've done this. Yeah, thanks. So I kind of wish they would say turn left at your driveway, get to the street, take a right at the stop sign, go all the way down, take a left on Ambassador, go all the way down, get on the highway, and then I'll start talking to you. But that's not their fault because I wouldn't want them to give me 6 or 7 steps at a time once I don't know where I'm going. That's my fault. Turn the instructions on too fast. I I digress. I am on a tangent about something that is insignificant to this conversation. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So you just want to take it, one step at a time, 1 year at a time, one core value at a time, and just allow your business to really build. Let the beat build, as Little Wayne would say. So I actually am going to be a guest on a podcast called Chasing the Insights with Mr. Vince Warnock, and I'm kind of late for it. So I'm going to go. It's been lovely having you here on Spotify. I'll probably add the video to YouTube as well, since the RSS feed pushes there. But yeah, so you can now watch the podcast on video. This is the first official podcast video. And I love you. I'll see you. Okay, bye.